up guys, and welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you are new here, hey, what's up? My name's Dani, nice to meet ya. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to click on this video. It really does mean the world to me. If you guys are new here, a little something that you should probably know about me is I am a very happy person. I think that is a word that people both in my personal life and people who only know me through the internet would use to describe me. I would say that I'm happy probably around 85% of the time, and a really big driving factor behind why I am the way I am is because I always find things to be excited about and always find things to look forward to, no matter how small. But I know during this crazy time, it's hard to even find things that motivate you to get out of bed in the morning. And with this platform that I created, I think it's my job to help that. So for this video, I've created a post-quarantine bucket list. Basically a big list of things that I cannot wait to do once all of this craziness is over. I even asked for your help over on Instagram, and you guys gave me some of the most incredible responses. So thank you for that. And I'm just excited to get into it. So with all that being said, let's do it. So when I asked you guys the number one thing that you're most excited to do after all of this is over, the most overwhelming response that I got was to hug your friends. And I could not relate to that more. I never really realized how much I rely on physical touch. It is most definitely one of my love languages, and I just miss hugging my friends. So that is without a doubt probably the first thing I'm gonna do when all of this craziness is over, and I'm happy to see you guys are in the same boat with me as well. I'm also just so excited to get a haircut and get my eyebrows done. Basic things that I definitely took for granted that I no longer will take for granted in the future. I think one of the first full days that I have post-quarantine, I'm gonna dedicate to self-care. I'm gonna do my hair, I'm gonna do my nails, do my eyebrows, and I'm gonna feel so much better. My friends and I have these two traditions that we do pretty much every summer that make me so happy, and they're definitely two things that I look forward to most. The first of which is we get some sort of food like pizza or sushi, and we drive it down to the beach and we eat it there as we watch the sunset, and we take pictures, and we usually go get ice cream afterwards. I love that tradition so much, and it always is something that I look forward to. And the second of which is I love hosting wine nights in my kitchen. My family definitely misses my friends in the house probably as much as I do, and I know that post-quarantine, one of the first things that I'm gonna do is invite my friends over for a classic wine night where we play stupid games and get drunk in my kitchen. I just cannot freaking wait. Speaking of food, I cannot wait to go to some of my favorite restaurants and be able to sit there and have a 2-hour meal. Again, things that you take for granted. I never thought I would be looking forward to having a long-ass meal with my family in a restaurant, but I really, really do. So I already have a running list of restaurants that I cannot wait to physically go to post-quarantine, and I just know that I am probably gonna eat my entire body weight in food and enjoy every single second of it. You know, this is kind of sad, but I have to say it because it's just the reality of my life right now. Post-quarantine, I really am looking forward to graduating. I realize that after I finish my classes, I'm gonna get a diploma one way or another, but I'm really hoping that I get the opportunity to walk across the stage with everyone in my graduating class. I think we deserve that. I think all seniors deserve that, so I'm crossing my fingers. Simple, yet very important. I can't wait to go to a bar again. Like, that sounds so stupid, but you have to remember that I'm still a senior in college, and I just got the second half of my senior year taken away, and all I wanna do is go to a bar and dance to fun music with my friends. Is that too much to ask? No. So post-quarantine, I will be at the bar with my friends having the time of my life. You know, after I graduate, it would be really cool to have my graduation party. And as you guys know, I have a new summer house. My family has a new summer house that we're all very excited about. And the whole plan was to have a grad party out at that house. And I'm just counting down the days. We're gonna make it happen, I'm telling you. I think one of the things that I miss doing the most, and this activity is very high up on my bucket list, is just taking the train into New York City and walking around and popping into different stores, going to Central Park, just basic things that I took for granted. I just cannot wait to be able to spend a day in New York after all of this is over. I guess that kind of ties me into the next one, which is I can't wait to go to brunch in the city with my friends. Again, just basic things, man, that I want to have back so badly. I just can't wait to go to brunch and spend time with my favorite people and sit around a table for like 3 hours. It's the little things. Speaking of the city, I can't wait to have a job or an internship that I'm really passionate about. I think not even in this next year, but in the next decade, that is one of the things that I'm looking forward to most, is just getting a job that fuels me and getting a job that I feel really passionate about. That's something I've dreamed of literally my entire life, just having that stability and having something that makes me excited to really wake up in the morning and go to. I don't know, I'm really excited for that. Of course, traveling is very high up on this bucket list. I have a long list of places that I'm determined to visit within this next decade, and I think I should get started on it sooner rather than later. So the second that all of this craziness ends, you bet your ass that I will be on a plane going to all these incredible places and taking you along with me, of course. After all this is over, I figure I should also start dating a little bit more than I have been. So that's definitely on this list as well. Just kicking that up a notch and having some fun in New York. Woohoo! I hate myself. Like, this is why I don't have a boyfriend. This right here. Again, two other very basic things that I absolutely took for granted. The first of which is going to the mall. I've been doing quite a bit of online shopping, but there really is nothing like going to the mall and physically trying on clothes. It's oddly therapeutic, I've realized. And the second one is going to coffee shops. I do that quite a bit when I go into the city for a photo shoot or something. I'll, before going home, stumble across a random coffee shop that I've never heard of and sit there for a few hours. It's a lot of fun. You meet some really interesting people, and I'm looking forward to doing that again. I don't even like going to the movies. I never have, but I'm looking forward to going to the movies again. Like, that's when you know I've gotten to the point of desperation where if it meant I could actually leave my house, I would go to the frickin' movie theater. I also want to take a lot more pictures and a lot more videos. I feel like I already do that already. The people in my life would probably say that I do it too often. However, I've realized that during this time of having literally nothing to do, the number one thing that I have been doing is scrolling through my old Facebook photos and my old camera roll photos and whatever, and just finding really incredible memories through that. And I want to do that more often. So in the future, I have more things to look back on, you know? So definitely we'll be taking more pictures once all of this is over, especially with my friends, and just documenting every little thing, no matter how insignificant it may seem, because those memories are super, super important to me. And I'm finishing off my bucket list with 2 lifestyle changes that I really plan on putting into effect once all of this is over, and probably while it's going on. Actually, I don't know if I can say that for certainty, but once all of this is over, I will definitely be putting these 2 things in effect. The first of which is to stop using my phone as much, especially when I'm in the presence of people that I really care about, because I have done enough sitting on my phone here to last me my entire freaking life. So once I'm out of here, I think I'm gonna start leaving my phone at home. That's a lie, but you know what? A girl can dream. And the second one is to stop complaining as much. I think as is, I'm not a very big complainer, but I'm guilty of it for sure, as all of us are probably. And I now realize that there are far bigger issues than some of the things that I complained about in the past. So what's the point? I definitely will try and limit my complaining in the future. You guys have to hold me accountable on that. So do my friends, and we will move on from there. So beautiful people, that is it for my video today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to let me know in a comment down below. I had so much fun filming it for you today. As you could tell, I had a lot of energy. I'm sorry if it came off as... Actually, I'm not sorry. I take that back. I am not sorry. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more like this, let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to film even more for you. And that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.